Hello everyone, Princess Alethea here, and today I'm going to talk about the Grimm's fairy tale, The Companionship of the Cat and Mouse. Warning, you guys, if you love either cats or mice, you're probably not going to want to listen to this one. So save yourself, skip to the next one, go back and watch some previous ones, but stay away from this, okay? Fair warning. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a cat and a mouse. And they were friends. Trust me, this ends badly. I'm not lying, okay? Last warning. Once upon a time, there was a cat and a mouse who were friends. And they lived together. And they said, oh, we should probably get some food and keep it for ourselves for the long winter nights. The cat said, that's a really great idea. So the mouse went out and found a little jar of fat. Guessing this was more like milk. The way it's treated here is like milk, but they call it fat. They wonder where to store this jar of fat where no one's going to disturb it. And the mouse says, I have an idea. Let's put it in the church under the altar and no one will look for it there. The cat says, that's a really great idea. Let's do it. So they hide the fat in the church. And that's all that's said about it. So some time goes by. The cat's still thinking about that fat. And boy, he's kind of hungry. And the mouse is kind of hungry too. But they live their lives and go and do, I don't know, whatever. One day, though, the cat says, hey, so I've been asked to be godfather to a kitten, and I need to go out and go do that. Can you watch everything here by yourself? The mouse says, sure, no problem. And hey, if you've got some communion wine left over, bring it back, because I'm really hungry. The cat doesn't have a godchild. The cat goes to the church and sneaks under the altar and licks the skin right off the top of the fat. He's laying there in the sun, he's just enjoying himself. He comes home later, and the mouse says, oh, how did it go? And the cat says, great. Mouse says, what did you name the child? And he says, they named him Skin Off. The mouse says, Skin Off. Oh, that's a weird name. Is that common in your family? And the cat says, whatever, all your godchildren are called Crumb Thief. You're one to talk. And that was the end of that conversation. Life went on and everything was fine. The mouse was totally oblivious, but the cat couldn't stop thinking about that fat in the church. So eventually, guess what? The cat made up another story about another godson, and the mouse let him go. The cat goes to the church. This time, he drinks half the glass of fat, or licks it, or whatever you do to a glass of fat. This does not sound appetizing to me, but I'm sure the cat was thrilled. When the cat returns home, the mouse politely asks after the cat's family, and the cat said this time they named him Half Gone. And the mouse said, look, that's just a weird name. I've never seen that in print anywhere. Okay, number one, mouse can read, obviously. Why does he just, I don't know, get a job, earn some money to get some food? Because really, a mouse that can read would make some dough. The cat says, well, you know, whatever. You and your weird stories. That's just what they named him, deal with it. Not too long later, the cat has another godson. This one's name is All Gone. Mouse is like, are you kidding me? 'Cause really? This is ridiculous, okay? That's dumb. And the cat says, look, I don't call your family dumb. So eventually winter rolls around and things get cold, and the mouse says, you know what? This would be the perfect time to dig into that store of fat we've been keeping all year. Aren't we clever? And the cat's like, yeah, that's gonna taste so good. It's gonna taste about as good as if you stuck your tongue out the window. Ha ha, clever. So they go to the church. And guess what? There is no fat left in the church. And the mouse totally gives the cat hell, berates him for lying and stealing and all of this other stuff and being a bad friend, and the cat eats him. There is no happily ever after. I warned you about this, right? There is no happily ever after. So if you've made it this far in the video, it is not my fault because I warned you. The last sentence of this little fairy tale is, you see, that's the way of the world. Mice will be mice, and cats will be cats. What's your favorite fairy tale? Share it with me in the comments. I'm looking for good ideas of what to do next.